That is right. It's time again to go back to the year 2010. President John Adams built his first Bionicle. Antarctica was a tropical resort. And TV's Doogie Howser got a haircut. That's right. It's time to take a look at How to Train Your Dragon Gronckle from 2010. Going backwards, DreamWorks' How to Train Your Dragon Gronckle as it used to appear on store shelves. Try eBay now, running anywhere from $20 to $80. This Gronckle shoots a tire. On the back of the package, we see what this 2010 toy does, squeezing the Gronckle's legs to unleash a fireball. Oh good, that makes more sense than a tire. Nice classic demonstration image, by the way. Also, a terrific, fierce-looking Gronckle attack up top, plus a quick little bio. Many Gronckles have terrible vision, but who cares when they can swallow rocks and spit them back as fireballs? Gronckles love to sleep, but they do find time to attack villages and steal sheep. And don't forget to keep an eye out for this amazing dragon video game with the amazing, fantastic cover art. Out of the package, it's How to Build Your Dragon. We have an instruction booklet of some of the things that she does and some of the pieces we have. It's actually not too complicated. We're just adding on one of the wings that wasn't able to fit in that very large 2010 packaging. I think these will hold on pretty well. Some of the other 2010 dragon wings are really falling off too easily. This is a really spiffy looking version of a Gronckle, hopefully Meatlug. The 2010 versions are very animated and very realistic compared to some of the newer action dragons of the last few years. I don't know if they've really got her color right though yet. This one's still a little bit dark green, but her facial features are just great. And this Gronckle's in a pretty good stance as well. It's not as stiff as some of the others that you see. Look at that great Gronckle tail as well. It's really puffed up and waggy-like. That's something to really appreciate of this dragon right here. How's the articulation, if there's any? I don't think there's any. All the legs and such are pretty much in that stance. And there's an action feature going on here. Squeeze the back legs and we'll have her open her mouth. Inside the mouth, pretty well detailed with a pinkish mouth tongue and nice white dragon teeth. Then we have the projectile weapon, of course. And in this case, I don't mind the projectile. I almost broke it taking out of the box. I hope I don't break it anymore. So I suppose we're going to squeeze the legs for shooting. Wow, that shot at least 5 to 6 feet. A close-up shot of these wings is not to be missed. Really nice, fine detail work with the scales going on. Looks just terrifically sculpted. As well as those teeth look great. I see a little goober right here. What is that? Paint goober? There we go. Uh-oh, if you're not careful, her head will come off. But it simply snaps back in on a little ball joint there. Which is kind of neat because that means that you can give her a little bit of a range on how we move her head around. I don't know if that was really intentional, but it's pretty neat to have. Kind of a rarity to see a nice moving ball joint on any of the dragon toys. You can position the wings a little bit here and there, but they do start popping out of joint when you do so. So be careful. How does this ancient Gronckle compare to future Gronckle technology? Well, here is the Defenders of Berk Gronckle with the shooting fireball. A very dark green, forest green, but pretty similar in the color, so both of them were kind of off on that one. This one definitely was a novelty with the popping fireball. Then we had the Action Dragon from How to Train Your Dragon 2 with the shooting Gronckle spines, which are stored away in the vault, and a very nice riding saddle up on top, which completes her looking like Meatlug, and a much better paint job. All are about the same scale and size. You could probably put them in the same scaled minivan and have no problems. Good looking Gronckle collection. Too bad I don't have a fish legs figure to ride her yet. I guess this knockoff slimmed down version of fish legs will have to do.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of tofu lately. Makes me much thinner. Here we go, Gronckle.
And what do you know? We have a ancient bonus. A Series 2 smaller Gronckle on a springy rock. On the back of the package, some of the other springy rock dragons available, plus some of the other figures. Oh, how cool would it be to have a stoic?
You've got one.
Yeah, but you're totally a knockoff.
Oh.
The springy rock dragons was a pretty good idea for the time for a minifigure that also came out with the larger dragon toys. We still have minifigures today, but we don't have that springy rock, which was fun. Gave them a little bit of a boing to them. This is a really pretty Gronckle, by the way. Kind of a light violet with a little bit of brown-orange paint over the top. And a good face going on with the arm coming around going, hey, do you want to arm wrestle? I'd like to arm wrestle, or maybe just eat a rock. Can I eat a rock? I like rocks. So that's a great Gronckle, and a nice one to add to any collection. It looks like there's also Gronckles that come with the Red Death. Up on top, 3 of them. But you wouldn't want to know anything about the Red Death, would you?
Oh my goodness! A Red Death? We're all doomed! Everybody run! Ah!
The 2010 How to Train Your Dragon Gronckle came out in 2010, so it's a little harder to find. Again, check on eBay. Luckily, the Gronckle is one of the more affordable dragons to find, so you might be able to get a good deal still. This is a pretty cool toy I highly recommend if you're into the dragon collecting. That's what I have to say about that.
Show us the Red Death now. NOW. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.
Uh-oh, hiccup. They're doing it again. Gronckles are really weird.